Previously, we completed a major milestone on our house build. So the front of our house is done, but there's no slowing down. Now we're turning our attention to the deck. I think that this deck is really gonna start taking shape. With each step, we're closer to the finish line.
I think we are just about done with cable railing.
Follow along as we complete our deck railing, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a moment of the build. All right, welcome back to the build. Last you saw us, we were finishing the trim on the front of our house, and behind the scenes, we completed also the soffit that we needed to get into the eaves on the front of the house, and we painted our fascia board that runs along our roof line. We painted it brown. We chose not to just restain it because the stain just did not hold up on those, so it looks really nice, actually. And then we also got all of the scaffolding taken down. So the front of our house is done. So now it's time to move on to the next step that we need to complete to get our final occupancy, and that is putting on the railings of our deck and getting the top rails on. We're going to start with the cable railing system today because we're both feeling a little worn out after majorly pushing to finish up the front of our house before rain came our way. So we're going to start with that railing system. You probably won't see top rails go in today, but you will see them this video.
Can't tell if I'm hitting anything.
You're gonna do plugs?
All right, so after we got off to a little bit of a slow start this morning, we couldn't find a drill bit and we had to run to the store, but we've got all the posts prepped with the ones that are going to go through. The cable railing has these little sleeves, and then our termination points, we've marked the height, and then we're going to go through and put a chalk line on there so we know exactly where all the hardware goes. So we've decided we're going to put up all of our cable railing first, then we're going to put on the top rail, and then we'll go back and retension all of the cable railing as kind of the final step. So we're going to get busy. I have some plugs to put in. Sarah's getting ready to put on the hardware, and we're going to see how much progress we can go until we have to get our kids this afternoon.
We are back to doing our railing today. Yesterday, we started the cable railing system without putting on the top rails, more because we just didn't want to deal with sawing and hauling all the lumber because we were kind of worn out from really racing to finish the front of our house before the rainy season really started for us. But today we're feeling more motivated, so we're going to start putting in the 2x4s that run between the posts and underneath the 2x6s that are the top rails, and then see if we're motivated to keep going and get those top rails on. But we definitely need something between each post before we start tensioning and tightening every cable. Otherwise, they will pull those posts out of plumb. So we're gonna get to work, and I think that this deck is really gonna start taking shape and look so cool as we do this project. Okay, I'm basically in the center of mine.
One and a half.
61 and a half?
Yep.
61 and a half. Now let's see if everything is... Okay. I like where mine is right now.
Give it to me, baby. It's really hard not to say.
I know. I'm like, oh, Brian.
Uh-oh. What the heck?
That's a little short.
That's what she said. What did you do?
What did I do? Are you ready for take 2 after our argument? Oh yeah. 67 and a half?
67 and a half. You got it.
Over the past few days, we've been working between weather because it's been raining on and off, and coming out here and getting cable railing put up, and we have it all the way to the corner of our deck here. And we just have this last little spot to do where we need to put up 2 posts and then run the cable railing. So that is our goal today. There is no rain in the forecast for the next 3 days. So we think we can get this done easily today and then move on to the top rail and be done with our deck project, which would just be so great. I hurt my fingies. Okay, here's one of them. All right, got both of them.
Smooth as a baby's bum.
Oh yeah, doing more than providing just counterweight on the build. Or not, I can't see anything poking out on either side. What?
Is it this one?
Yeah. Let me double check again. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so I think we want to try to line it up with the center of this screw here.
Okay, so
That's
dead on.
pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that looks great now. Okay, now we are good. They were the final post. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Final post. $72 and 5/16. Alright, all of the cables in.
Okay, we just gotta compress them and put them in.
I think we are just about done with cable railing.
I know. Only need to get a top rail on.
Top rail and we'll be like set.
Done with the deck.
All right, we are coming down to the wire here because it's kind of our last nice day without any rain. We've got uncertain colder weather, rainy weather coming in the future, and we have one last thing to finish up on this deck, and that is the top rail that goes all the way around the deck to finish this up. So Sarah is on the saw. I'm going to go take some measurements, and we're going to get busy so we can finish up this deck project and move on to try and pass our final inspection. So we're gonna get busy, and here we go.
There's the 230s.
No, 215.
Oh, 215s. Okay, here I go.
I think it's gonna fit.
Got it? Don't drop it on my head.
All right, we're down to our last top rail here, and we have a 30-degree cut up the top here and a 15-degree cut that we're doing down here, which we're a little worried that we're going to be able to get matched up and make look good. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the 15 first, let it run wild over the edge of the 30-degree cut, then mark our line from underneath, and hopefully that'll give us the perfect angle and the perfect cut, so we can be done with this top rail project. So Sarah's gonna get busy making that cut, and then we'll see if we can get this last board in. We're gonna get busy! Get it, girl!
Okay, this is coming up. Sarah's favorite movie. This. Are you trying to do this while you hold the camera? The GoPro is a lot better for that.
Okay, got it.
You got it.
Okay, what are we doing?
I have to trace this, but don't you want to make it so these points match up? Okay, here I go.
Okay, let's do it.
Here I go.
All right, let's see if this is gonna fit. Did we do it right or did we do it wrong?
Oh, let's do it. Let's have one time where we do it right the first time. Okay. Okay. Oh my God.
It's jumped on the first try.
It's about damn time.
Look at us.
Kind of.
The deck is done, dude.
There you go. That was it. Nailed it.
And that is how you build a deck in only 4 months. Follow us for more tips.
I mean, it's a massively big deck. Does this deck remind you of anything?
Looks like a deck that Arnold Palmer might have. It's so big.